Are you ready to hit play on the most exciting and fun yet unavoidable future? Hello, I'm Gregory Love, and this is Activity 8 and my story, a company which promotes having fun and living a healthy lifestyle by empowering everyday people to host micro events and make money from doing the activities they love by sharing their real-world experience in person with others. You can think Airbnb meets personal events. You host your micro event and get paid by the people who join you on your activity. Now, I was born and raised in a small town in South Africa with not much going on. So we would ride bicycles and old dirt bikes. I even had a moped. Sometimes we'd make up our own games like randomly whacking golf balls, basically whatever fun activities and mischief we could get into. Then in my teenage years, it was the dawn of the internet. This photo is from my first job building computers and websites at one of the first internet providers in the country. And yes, those are the boss's cats sitting on my lap, two Siamese twins. Let's just say I've been a computer engineer ever since. However, along the way, I never lost the love for doing and learning new activities and sharing these rich, meaningful experiences with others. I've been a teacher and a student many times over, from winning national championships in formation skydiving, professional mountain biking, and even teaching yoga. Then I'm still a student at many activities, like playing piano, guitar, and definitely at cooking and eating healthy. So the problem we solve is actually getting or giving in-person coaching is complicated, messy, and expensive. For the student, it's a quality and credibility gamble. You just don't know what you're going to get. Then there's no set price or payment protection. It's generally by the hour and in cash. And then there's no community aspect. It's just you and the teacher. Now, for the teacher, it's a massive effort marketing oneself and a liability, and a continuous job of communicating and coordinating, and generally a reservations and payments failure. So we created a frictionless app to make it worthwhile and easy for everyday people to get or give in-person coaching. Being a student becomes easy because all the information's in one place. There's no stress about payment because you pay up front with a money-back guarantee. You become part of a community of students and teachers. For the teacher, it's an instant business, with planning and coordinating becoming simple, with reservations and payments being part of the process. Okay, so looking at a teacher example. Now, this can be anyone who has spent a reasonable amount of time at their specific activity, in which someone else could benefit from their real-world experience. You simply create and share your next micro event. For example, tomorrow at 6 p.m., I'm cooking veggie quiche. Come and learn how and take a portion to go. Set your price, hit share, and start taking your reservations. Then students can explore nearby events, thus finding and supporting their local communities. Now, because the activities are created by the members, we have an ecosystem with culture. For example, if you're living in Alaska, you may be learning to go dog sledding with someone nearby. But if you're in California, you're more likely cooking veggie quiche with me. Now, wellness is one of our core values. And by supporting our members to do and learn activities they're actually interested in, staying healthy becomes fun for them and generates repeat business for us. Okay, so let's say you find this cooking class, or the teacher sent you the link. You simply hit join and payment goes frictionlessly through the app, similar to Uber. Then you go and have fun and hopefully learn something. Afterwards, there's a mini review where the teacher gets paid. So our market size is $42 billion and trending up at over 8%. Now we've chosen to be conservative with these numbers and limit our serviceable area just to the United States at $16 billion. We'll generate no less than $23 million of that in 2027, which is less than 5% of the overall market, from the over 700 million personal trainers, sports coaches, art and music teachers, and health coaches. Using an effective yet simple business model by taking 10% commission on every transaction, with an average lesson as cheap as $50, we'll generate no less than $23 million in 2027. Using our frictionless technology similar to Uber, with as little as 53 engagements per hour, compared to their over 700,000 engagements per hour in 2021. So we're taking the market with a grassroots approach by sponsoring passionate athletes as ambassadors to inspire members onto our platform. Then we empower our members with a refer and earn program already built into the app. And we're organizing giveaways with our partners, and which will include activity locations like climbing gyms, bowling clubs, basically anywhere you can do your activity. And of course, partner with gear manufacturers or online stores. Now, community is one of our core values in our key go-to-market strategy. We'll be sponsoring thousands of local micro events through the app and also cultivating students at colleges with competitions and giveaways. Now, our IP and our long-term value comes from three timeless classifications: information, language, and behavior. By seeing the world through activities, we are able to gather information on people's core drives and desires with greater fidelity on their personality traits. Then through natural language, we're able to corner the market on keywords like micro events and download yourself into the real world. Lastly, by adding value to people's current behaviors, we're able to dominate the future. For example, tomorrow I'm going to work out transforms into an empowering micro event of tomorrow we're going to work out. So our competition lacks empowering individuals and building communities and robbing you, the consumer, of a much richer in-person experience. Meetup lacks any modern gig economy or learning experience and is still focused on group mentality and just simply hasn't evolved over the years. ClassPass lacks any personal experience by just reselling other company services while trying to add some extra value. It's somewhat just a modern day Yellow Pages for activities. Now, iFit and many more alike are focused online, selling you workouts in front of a screen, missing the real world. I mean, who needs more screen time in today's world? Then Experiences by Airbnb is our most similar competitor. However, they focused on non-local tourist services to complement their hotel business. Now, lastly, our overwhelming advantage is our unique services because they're member-driven, like learning to go dog sledding in Alaska. So the biggest risk is the risk of doing nothing. So we mitigate risk in three main areas: safety by doing identity verification, and also have an auto alert emergency alert feature built into the app. Then we mitigate liability by having comprehensive terms, conditions, and waivers with the overall goal of prevention by informing our members of the risks. Then we mitigate any misuse and illegal content with community policing, and we also don't promote any undesirable content. Now, considering we're bootstrapped and self-funded thus far, we're extremely proud to be getting traction and seeing our revenue ramp up, with our member base growing every day with version 3 live in app stores. Now, our next milestone is closing the seed round, which will accelerate our repeatable atomic networks across the country in 2024, and then become cash flow positive in 2025 and aiming for mass scaling in 2026. So our projections are based on steady growth with increasing profitability as cost per micro event drastically decreases as our member base grows. Now, we'll meet these projections by simply executing on our go-to-market strategy and obtaining less than 5% of the market, with backstops of advertising and options to launch internationally. So we're raising $1 million for 10% to take the market as an early investor opportunity via a convertible safe. Now, this pie on the right is my personal promise to you of our core value, non-wastefulness. We'll spend 53% on go-to-market and sales because our product's completely developed already, with the majority injected directly into local community micro events through the app, increasing our revenue and our market share. Now, our team consists of athletes, engineers, educators, and community leaders. I'm the owner of a successful software company and ex-professional athlete. Kat has over 15 years experience in the education ecosystem. Aaron's been involved in multiple startups, including an acquisition. And Rochelle has over a decade of experience in community businesses. So our aim is to get partly acquired and go public when it makes most sense. Pluralsight and Instructure are great examples of companies getting acquired for well over 5x, which are skill and education companies. Then Coursera and Udemy going public in 2021 at well over 10x. And of course, Airbnb and Uber paving the way for the future of gig economy apps. So to summarize, we're a technology company revolutionizing the in-person learning experience, a highly scalable and proven product with customers, an experienced team with tech founders already live on version 3 in app stores, seeking a strategic investors to finalize our seed round. So it's time to activate yourself. Ready, play, earn.